Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Mindcrack Survival Multiplayer, and I'm back on the server, and it looks like it's myself and Anderzel here on the server. And what? Who the devil's shooting at me? Hey, hey, hey! What? There's a skeleton out here shoot. Wow, what's going on here? Somebody shooting at me with a firebow? It's Anders! You turkey! What's he doing over there? Is he working for the Hermitberg? Let me give him a warning shot. I don't have a flame bow, though. Heidi-ho, neighbor. Heidi-ho. He's not really my neighbor, though. Wow! Dude! He's shooting my pumpkins! What brings you to this neck of the woods? He's my pal. You know, if I need to get a posse to hunt down the Hermitberg, he'd be right there with me, guaranteed.
I'm doing like a server tour thingy,
yep.
Like I told you earlier, and I would love it if we showed me around, or us around, since it's just not me.
Sure.
Just me now, but
just you now. Just you now, exactly. But then many thousands of folks later. Thousands. All right, yeah, we can do that. So it ain't much. It ain't much, but it's home. Yeah, so originally this was, I went up this way, and it was just a high height. I just had a little platform on a tree. That's what we do to Vikings. We catch them in there and then set the whole thing on fire.
Yeah, we're not very bright people. We're just strong and very brutal.
Easy to capture. A lot easier than mini-zombies, that's for sure. Absolutely.
Thank you very much for the round tour.
Yeah,
I thought it would be bigger.
Yes.
House was yours.
Yeah, that's what they'll say. Check back in about 8 months. And do another tour. Yeah, let's put me down in the book. Well, that was a pleasant surprise visit by the Mad Viking Anderzel, wasn't it? Nice of him to come all the way out here to the southernmost tip of the map to say hi and do a quick tour of my quaint little treehouse for his subscribers. So I appreciate that, but I gotta say, I'm not fond of the method that he used to gain my attention, and that is to shoot a flaming arrow into my home made of wood that sits atop a giant, highly flammable tree. So that's a little questionable. However, maybe that's how they do things where he comes from. You see, around here, Anders, we just, you know, knock. But that's why they call him the Mad Viking, so we'll let it slide. Anyways, if you guys want to check out that tour, it'll be on his channel. I'll put a link down below. It's only about 4 or 5 minutes, and it was family friendly because Anders typically isn't the most FF guy on the server, that's for sure. He likes to use choice words in his commentary, but he kept it clean for our sake, so I appreciate that. Now, what do you say we head over to the museum site and get started on our project? So as you can see here, I have mucho sandstone in my backpack. I have toiled day and night recently and dug up lots and lots of sand and sandstone for the museum project. So we're going to head over to there right now and put that second floor on. That second floor building that's going to be up on the top. But before we do that, I want to share something with you guys. Now, I just noticed this during the tour, and I hadn't seen this before. That, right, well, the pumpkins. All 75 of them. And that box right there. Now, I did take a peek in, and I just wanted to get this on film, so I left the stuff in there. Now, if you recall, and you probably know that there's some drama going on between Generic B and me, Generic, a.k.a. Hermitberg, the Heisenberg of the server, that is my Breaking Bad reference, has stolen. He's taken Ferris Mueller and has hidden him away somewhere in a secret location on this map, holding him against his will, probably chained to a wall, and has demanded 64 emeralds. So I put in a call to my arms dealer, and that is Vechs. And I said, Vechs, I need 2 weapons. I need a sword, and I need a bow, and I need lots of fire on them. So this is my special weapon right here, 2 of them. Let's get over here where it's relatively safe and take a look at what he's done for us. So you can always rely on Vechs, the arms dealer, to come through. So here we have Cabanus Libertas, Sharpness 4, Fire Aspect 2, Knockback 2. And over here we have Red September, Power 4, Infinity 1, Punch 1, and Flame 1. The key attribute here being the flame, and on this one the fire aspect, which is quite brutal in PvP. So if it comes down to that, I will use these, and I'm calling these special weapons because I happen to have a particular room that is currently being filled with my special weapons and tactics theme. So if we need it, I will be using these. But right now we're going to wait for Generic B to potentially bring back Ferris. Now he hasn't brought him back yet, so we're going to give him the benefit of the doubt. He's going to make the right choice, and if he doesn't, I'll show you guys my SWAT room, special weapons and tactics room. But I'm trying to forget about that whole ordeal. I'm trying to forget. Rabica, who happens to be Ferris's mom, is also trying to forget. She's very distraught, and I'm trying to keep her distracted, and I want to keep my mind off of this right now while Ferris is being held in some dark, dank, scary room somewhere. But we're gonna get working on this museum so that we can get our mind off of that. So I'll meet you over there, all right? And by the way, I do appreciate all the support you guys have given me yesterday when I made that video about tweeting Generic to free Ferris now. He was swamped, literally swamped with tweets. But I'm not sure how he's going to act, how he's going to react to my ultimatum. We'll just have to wait and see. But I won't take on any drastic measures yet. And besides, I've already spent enough time on this drama. I want to get started. I want to finish up this project over here, so that's what we're going to do. All right. I will, I'm going to get ready to go, and then we'll start building, so stay tuned. Be right back. All right, folks. My bad, but I believe I was counting my chickens before they hatch, and that is a life lesson. Don't do that, because I was planning on coming over here and finishing up that second floor, remember? I said that a few minutes ago. And then when I got here, I realized, oh, we're still missing some walls. So, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm building walls. We're building walls, folks. So, hopefully, I can get at least the walls up with this sandstone that I have, but it's going pretty fast. Faster than I had anticipated. Faster than I would have liked, because once this is gone, that means back to the desert to dig up more sand. Yahoo! But at least I'm safe inside right now once I get the rest of these walls put up. So, I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I just wanted to fill you in on that real quickly. And something we're going to have to address eventually is what we're going to do on the sides here with all the dirt up against. So, you know, I could just dig all this dirt away and make it more visible, right? But then I'll have to fill these in, because I could use half slabs here and save on some sandstone. But then if we dig it out, you're going to see that they're half slabs and not full blocks. Or we could just leave the dirt here and, you know, ostensibly the story behind this could be, well, this sandstone structure has been here for so long, all this dirt is just runoff and erosion from the mountains, and it's up against the structure. It's been here for years and years and years, and we'll just leave the dirt there and see. I can save here a little bit on some sandstone by using half slabs instead of full slabs, and I might be able to get away with that. What do you think? Right? That looks fine. We'll see. When the thing is finally all completed, we'll step back and take a look and see what we want to do with that. But let me just get the walls up, and then we'll take it from there. And we'll see if we have any sandstone left to get working on that second floor. So, wow, big project. This is why I don't do big projects. They take me too long. It takes too much time. I prefer smaller builds. And this is a perfect example of why I believe that. Oops, hello? Is that me? Yes. So, let's just put these down here. What are we doing now? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You know, this is one of the reasons I prefer smaller, easier builds. You know, little creative things that I can whip up in a day or two, but I spend so much time gathering resources here on this particular project anyway. I won't be able to do very many of these. So this might be my last big project for some time. Now this is wrong. I gotta, well, not the whole thing, but just, there we go. Alright, lower wall done. I'm gonna go grab some more sandstone, put the smooth up. We'll finish up that second part. So, I guess I'll be right back. Stay tuned. Alright, I got all the lower floor walls done. Now I'm putting up the upper floor walls, which is simply a matter of alternating here with the regular sandstone and the smooth. A little dirt tossed in there for good measure. And we should be good to go. So let's just finish this up. And I'll be right back. Stay tuned. Oh, one quick thing. This right here was smooth. Someone pointed that out on Twitter to me. So I've gone ahead and I've fixed it. I've made it match. I kicked it a few times and now it's crumbled. So it's perfect. Just the way we like it. Symmetrical. And now what we need to do is make this up one more and put the columns up, right? So I'll need more dirt for this, most likely. And hold on, I hear somebody. Is that in my house? Yes, that's in my house. Okay, all right, so these are just alternating. So we've got that smoothie, non-smoothie, smoothie. Oh, by the way, something with the whole Ferris Bueller disappearing act, right? Well, didn't really disappear. He was taken hostage. Yeah, well, some people have suggested that I fight fire with fire. And that is to take one of Generic's donkeys and then ransom him off for an even trade, donkey for mule. I don't want to do that. I'm not gonna fight terror with terror. I want to handle this in a lawful fashion. So I'm not going to involve an innocent bystander and a poor little donkey that has nothing to do with it, just because it's owned by Generic, the dastardly Generic bee. So I appreciate that. I appreciate all the various ideas and suggestions on how to get back Mueller, but we're going to do this, like I said, with frontier justice in mind, but we're going to try to keep it as lawful as possible as well. So, all right, is that right, everybody? Is that right? It looks right to me, I suppose. All right, now we've got to go up one more, don't we? I got to reverse it. So this is actually the easiest way to do it, I think. If I stand down here and do like so. But this is it. This is it for my sandstone. This is a bummer. Man, oh man. Ow. Alright, I'm going to have to get back up there now. Can't fall. There's got to be an easy way to do this. I wonder if I make... Maybe if I make the half slab all the way around first. That might be easier. I'll have fewer accidents and slippages if I just go all the way around with this, and then I can stand on this guy, right? Let's see if this works. Swinging away like a madman here. Fortunately, it's not stacking up by twos. If I just hold this down, yeah, that works. Because when you're standing on it, you can't place it. So it looks weird, but it works. Sort of. Cool. All right. So then I'll just go back here and just reverse this. Just bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Alright, I'll be right back. Let me just finish this up. And I'm probably going to have just enough to get this job done. And then, I guess it's back to the desert. Yeah, stinking who, because this is all I got left right here. Oh well. Okay, I'm just cutting back in here to show you the progress so far. I apologize for the piecemeal project of the Mindcrack Museum, but this is the way it goes, my friends, with these big projects. So, as you can see here, I've done the second portion of the wall. That's in a little bit by 1 block and then up. And I've got this little partial floor in here as a catwalk around, and that seemed to work out well. Now I've got to go back on the outside. Whoa. My feet are up on this pedestal and it's slipping. And I have to put up these columns there. So let's go do that. And I think that's probably best served on the outside. Can't wait to get this done. Doo-da, doo-da. Because then I can fill it up. Doo-da, doo-da-dee. Alright, so, goodbye. Oh, well, I guess I didn't have to do that. But let's see. I'm going to put you back. We're going to do a smoothie and an unsmoothie facey thing. Ooh, I'm on the wrong side. And what? Okay, that's going to take forever. So we should probably do it from this side. Yeah. And that'll go around and get the dirt. Get the dirt back later. So, bam, face, bam. Right? Is that right? I think that's right. Yeah, and then we just cap it off. Huzzah, baby. Smooth, face, smooth. Smooth, face, smooth. Somebody should make this into a song. Smooth, face, smooth. Oh, it's a good thing I like this game. And it's a good thing I like you guys. Because this is, this to me, doing the same thing over and over, is a little bit tedious. Okay, wait, corners. I'm going to have to come back for the corner because that's gonna require, like, thought. Instead of just smooth face, smooth. So, hey, how we doing today? Okay, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're done here. So, by the way, this is actually real easy. I thought it was going to be fancy, but I figured it out all by my lonesome. And I'm going to need a couple more creeper faces here. And then that... Whoops. Hey, you're not a face. Get you doggone. Get you gone. Yeah, that's crazy. Going crazy here. I'm losing it. Sandstone. Sandstone everywhere. And then, yeah, so all we have to do now is put the same thing here. Am I doing this right? Creeper face. Smooth. And get rid of the dirt. And now I just have to collect all the dirt. So we're done. We're done with this part. I do have to fill in that down there. I'll put half slabs when I get some more, of course. But that's it. That's pretty much all the sandstone I have left is what you see on my tool belt. Which means we're heading back to the desert. Whoops. Oh, figures! You fall off as soon as I get here. Jerk. I'm not getting that piece. See what they do to me? They don't make it easy. Nobody makes it easy around here. Whee. Look at my elite parkour skills as I slip and fall. And break my knee. Huzzah. Okay, so what do we have left? Not much. So now with this leftovers, I just have to top this off. And then we're done for the time being until I can get back. So I guess the second floor is going to have to wait. Oops, sorry. But I'm going to get as far as I can right now on camera. I'm going to make all these half slabs. I'm going to go right around. And then I'm going to call it quits. Because I've been on this server long enough. And I got stuffs to do. So now let's get back to that whole Ferris Mueller thing. So we're going to wait to see what generic B does at this point. So like I said in the video, the ball is in his court right now. So we're waiting to see. He did hop on earlier, and he mentioned something about hiring a hitman service. He was asking around for hitman services. But what he doesn't know is I had B-Dubs on here without Generic on, and he said, hey, if you need any help with that whole Ferris deal, let me know. So I said, sounds like there might be a little conspiracy, maybe a little double agent action going on, since they're both part of the B team. Right? You got Generic B and B-Dubs. But, hey, B-Dubs is perfectly happy with backstabbing his friend, as long as there's something in it for him. It was essentially what he said in so many words. Oh, 8 more. Here we go. So, it's good to know that I have friends in low places. Awesome. So close, yet so far. Yeah. Okay, my friends, I think we're done here. And if not for that darn rain, I'd go and get like a nice high perch and show you guys from afar. Why don't we do that anyway? I just wish it were... Pyro's AFK right now, so we can't do the sleepy thing. He's like, I'll be right back. I'm going to go AFK. I'm going to go play GTA. Well, he's AFK. Must be nice being a college kid again. Or at all. Whew. Alright, let's light her up. Dun 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 dun. Oh, rain. Darn you. Wow. I did that. Me. I did that. Me. Oh, sandstone. Okay, so now all we're going to do is get some more sand. You know, I think the bulk of this thing's done, except for the slabs here to cover this, which will be the roof and the floor, right? The half slabs. So we're going to come out, not even going to come all the way over. So this is good. The next little bump here is going to be much, much smaller than this. So really, I'm saying, I'm calling it, we're about 70%? 80% maybe? Yeah, we're very, very close here, guys. And then, you know, there's going to be a few minor tweaks. We might have to go around the edges and fix a few things up. Maybe cut back in the dirt around the sides, and we have that big structure on the top. But I'm thinking maybe one more trip, possibly 2 trips back to the desert. But I'll do that off camera, as I have done till now, for the most part. Are we seeing any issues here? Although you can't really see through this rain, so we'll take a look around and fix those little things up, because I'm sure there are some glitches here and there. All right, I gotta go. Hey, we'll see you all. Hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned to find out what happens with Generic, with Heisen, with Hermitberg. So right now we're just waiting for him to respond to my ultimatum, and depending on what he does, that will determine how we react and whether or not we go to the Special Weapons and Tactics room and get prepared for that. So, alright, I'm out of here. We'll see y'all. Bye-bye. Alright, I can splash you both. Just stand still. Gotcha. Alright, you eat an apple. You eat an apple. And hopefully they convert at the same time. Ooh, that's loud. Because if they don't, it's gonna get a little bloody in there.